I'll just show you. Okay.
All right, folks. Yeah, we're live.
Yes, sir.
We got a
You
little.
get a couple, not like 10,000.
Yeah, I'll take it all. Try to pull this bitch up.
What's going down, everybody? This is your boy Big Drewski.
It's Stacks 510.
And welcome to another episode of What Are We Doing?
Smearing off, folks. Get ready for 4th of July.
Getting ready. I'm medicating.
We are setting up that special for 4th of July as well.
Got the 4th of July special going down.
That's coming up.
Tell us about it.
We're still currently looking for all forms of artists, meaning not just rappers, singers. If you do paintings, murals, anything artistic, we welcome you. Please send us your information, DM us both. We're looking forward to it.
Actually, on the Instagram page, if you're on the What Are We Doing _podcast Instagram, you can click that email link. They'll send me directly an email. Stacks will get that. I'll get it. We'll review all your information. Please send us, if you're an artist, something either from SoundCloud, YouTube, Twine, something of that nature with the info.
Well, I seen a bunch of artists on Instagram with painting.
So,
IG's
painters
guys got a few talented people. Please tap in.
Tap in, you guys.
Everybody.
Let's see. What's something else special we're getting into real quick?
New product from the sponsors.
Oh, new. Okay.
Thank you.
So, Nectar of the Gods came in, you guys. Shout out to Rain Man, Space Bucket Micro Grows. Check them out on Instagram. Check them out on Etsy. Oh my God, our sponsors are the most beautiful things in the world. If you guys don't know, we got that Nectar of the Gods shipment in today, and we're going to be talking about that later on in the show. Right now, we're going to continue medication.
And sipping. We sip slow, and it ain't no bow.
And if you guys are wondering, this is produced by Omni Beats.
Ooh, that shit was hard.
So what's going down, man?
Medication. We're on the live right now on IG. If you ain't tapping in,
Instagram Live is also popping off.
Live on the thing, or you view it on the page, and the link will be in the bios and all such.
So, as I told y'all earlier, I wasn't going to do another podcast because we had this special edition going down, and this podcast is for real life.
Matter of fact,
real life.
we had another announcement we didn't even make yet. You hear the bitch in the back. Yes, that attitude is coming from our new crew member.
Oh, she's in the building.
Yes.
Introduce yourself, please.
Heard on the last few. The one with the attitude.
Talking to
I
the
don't have no
motherfucking microphone.
attitude.
See.
I don't have no
Excuse me. Don't shoot. I'm broke.
Look, I don't want no problems. None. I don't want no problems, okay? Talk to us, though.
Friday.
What's the name? Because I can't just keep calling you Tough Titty on the internet.
Bullshit. She better change her IG name.
Yeah, that's I mean, that's what
With
you
the
just
fans.
Tough Titty.
Yep.
Okay, so Tough Titty's in the building.
Folks, we're not going to put our ugly asses faces no more on the flyers and none of that shit. You're going to look at her or somebody else.
Yeah, you know,
Just hear, listen to us. That's all we want.
I want to get your attention.
That's fine.
Okay? I cheat sometimes on that. I'm not going to lie.
I'll be bullshitting a lot live. I come from that spot in time where photos aren't really something we like to do.
In a minute, bye.
Photos ain't something we really like to do.
Not technology is kind of moved in and shit's happening.
Not because of technology, Well, because you get used to be, your photos taken in the wrong.
Context.
Yes, more like being put on a profile
Right.
for future bullshit.
Yeah.
Heard
I'm not really
that.
active with that,
That
but
is true.
I am
True,
getting on
true.
it, folks. Don't worry.
That
You will
that
get sick
sound
of
like
me.
you. All day. That's you all day. Read it for the folks who are listening.
I'm a sweetheart, but if you piss me off, I will always have a pocket full of crazy waiting to come get you. Yes, sir.
See, y'all heard it from her mouth first. Pocket full of crazy. So as we were talking about, so I like to give the update on the grow first off in the show. So let's see
Yes.
how the big mamma jamma.
Yeah.
How's your project going?
Well, other than needing to clip a few fan leaves on top for more sun exposure, not too bad.
Height growth?
Since the last episode, probably about 2 inches maybe. Not much, but something that you can see when you really just.
You know, you just violated every code of passing it ethics.
No, because it came this
to
way.
the left.
No, because. Take it.
Oh
Okay,
God!
It's going opposite.
It's going opposite way. Thank you.
Trendsetter.
I'm old school, y'all. Jesus Christ. But
Yeah.
okay. So
Medication,
if
folks.
you saw mine, I pruned, right?
Yes.
You could see the bottom of the thing.
Folks, all progress is on his IG page.
What are we doing? _podcast. You can check out the whole thing. We take.
Yes.
I even show you how to build a spacer
Step by
for a
step.
space bucket
Yes.
on the podcast. On my Instagram. It's like,
catch
yeah,
the podcast.
yeah. Well, because we're gonna tell you about it right now.
Yeah, folks.
So
Crap.
that's what I had to
We love
do.
it.
I noticed my CFL lights pretty much take a spacer. Now I noticed the average spacer is about maybe 3 inches.
Yeah, I saw
because
that.
it's the notches in the thing that
the
kind of
bucket,
lock
yeah.
it. So you really only need about 5 to cut into, unless you're putting a fan in there,
Just
then you
have
gotta cut the
something to play
notch. I noticed my CFLs to the tops are sitting maybe 2 inches. It's already hot as shit in my house.
Yeah. It is a desert, folks, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? And people in Nevada don't give a fuck about air conditioning bills.
No.
We will keep that motherfucker low
God
and
damn.
throw them fans on that hoe. But I've got it in the room with its own. It's in a
Coolest room
bathroom.
in the house.
In a bathroom.
Yeah.
Tub filled with cool water, humidifier going, fan inside the room, plus the fans installed inside the bucket,
Give him a chop.
and the external fan
Yeah.
right at the lights. So I've got a fan that's actually with the heat shroud. Now it's like a vacuum coming up and in, and that's the one's pointed directly at the lights.
Yeah.
Then I have the exhaust fan that's pulling all that
Pumping
heat
out.
out. But then now I added like another 4 inches of spacer length,
Okay.
so the heat can
Have
move
room to rise.
more, and it's not so right on my plant.
Okay.
So hopefully she perks up. Now that our sponsor got us the Nectar of the Gods sample kit,
Yes.
what I'm gonna do, because they said time to flip, like
Yes.
might as well go for it. So I'm gonna read the nutrient schedule for the early veg setup, and I'm just gonna go start watering her with the gallons and see what happens. I already know flower time's gonna be another stretch, so I'm estimating another 2 spacers on mine at full harvest, maybe.
Yeah.
So right now
I
she
seen
stands
her,
about 3 feet.
I seen our sponsors harvest. That was nice. That was beautiful. I
Now-
like that. Shout out to our sponsor,
That's hopefully
motherfucker.
with our setup with the LEDs that I'm going to do, because I got the 135 watt UFO LED, and then I got the 50/50 LEDs, and those work. So the next thing, the thing I'm building now, is I'm measuring how deep
Yes.
the UFO is once it's pinned up to its lid.
Okay.
From
It
there,
looks like it goes if you get pretty deep.
right. So, my plan was that 2 spacers, well, actually a total of 3 then.
From what you have now.
Well, from what the original plan was, because if you want your sweet spot in veg stage to be at least 8 to 12 inches from the top of your plant, bro.
You don't want to burn it.
And that, with LEDs. Uh-oh.
So are we still live or did it cut?
You are still live on Instagram. I
love it.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
Hey, folks, don't mind. We are busy folks.
Things do happen.
We do need multiple hustles to survive in a
Ha.
land with nothing.
Yo, we trying to get it in, folks.
Got
We
you.
need this thing to happen.
Come on.
Still live.
Come on,
You
come
gonna
on,
see
come on,
me
run
all
that,
up
run
in
that,
the
run that.
camera. See me all up in the camera.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. You can catch them every Thursday at the Palomito. Please, 50s and 100s only.
50s and 100s only. I need them blue benches.
Shout out to all the BBWs out there. We know you love the medication.
Yo, but so right now I'm standing at a foot of growth, damn near. So once I switch to flower, I'm gonna have a nice little 2-footer.
Yeah. Of growth.
Hopefully a little bit more once the nutrients like pop in, because I'm putting those to flower nutrients in.
Yeah.
Start little, see what happens, and go from there.
By the way, folks, got a shout out. Elevated Lifestyle water pieces. Available at
MKT.com/elevated lifestyle LV.
Yes.
Check it out.
What's give me the spray shot? The shirt one?
What's happening?
For our apparel.
Spreadshirt.
We have apparel.
.com.
We have cell phone cases.
Now the Spreadshirt.com link is actually on the Elevated Lifestyle LV Instagram page. So
Yes,
if you
folks.
go to Elevated Lifestyle LV, the
Instagram
link
and
that's
Facebook.
in that bio there, it'll get you directly to our Spreadshirt store. We've got the CBD brand t-shirts. We got ladies baseball tees. We got ladies hoodies. We got a couple of dudes hoodies out there. You know what I'm talking about. For those of y'all like to wear hoodies, well, no matter what time of the year it is, just don't do no kick those in my hoodie.
Please.
All right.
Please.
Smoke plenty of weed in my hoodie.
Peace, love. Hippie lifestyle. Come on, folks.
If you're shooting a music video and you supported the brand,
Love.
no Dracos.
No.
A lot of cannabis.
Please.
Sativa, because I want y'all to be up and perky and
Yeah.
dancing to the beat and doing all y'all
Folks,
thing.
If
know
you
what I'm
get
talking
it good out, make sure the motherfucker is playing before you knock out.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
We want that play. Knock out while the motherfucker's playing. Your subconscious will kick in.
You know what I'm saying? You'll be listening. You'll hear everything we talking
All
about.
that information.
But, back to spacers.
Yes.
So on mine, what I did was, I built another spacer so I could get that height away from the plant, because
the heat off of it.
the heat off of it mainly. And then I was like, ooh, I was going to install another fan anyways.
Now, do you have a thermometer to measure the heat inside of the bucket?
You know what? I was thinking about that. I don't have one.
Even a slight, slim cutout?
Like one of those
and
little thin
just
joints.
push it in and tape?
Yeah, I'm thinking I got
least
to
you
install
get that,
one of
yeah.
those.
See what the temperature truly is. 'Cause you know they love
Isn't
that
that like a
72
lizard
to...
temperature?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like 90 in my house.
But with the dehumidifier. You
But
got a
now,
humidifier or
but
dehumidifier?
now I have. It's okay. The thing I have, it's a humidifier. I fill
That'll
up
work.
this it's like a
'Cause we're
gallon
gonna
and a
dry.
half jug thing of water.
Yeah.
Click it in there, and I click the fan. Now I don't have the fan at the max setting as 3. I've kind of got it because I had the tub that was also filled with cold water in there. So I just needed something to move the air around.
Yeah.
So I added the upward air to cool the air in the room.
Yeah.
The fan, which is one of those square box fans that you get at like Dollar General, and you spent $10 on it, and it worked like really good for like 2.5 days,
Yeah.
and then after that you couldn't feel it for nothing.
Yep.
So I've got that literally like
Right next to it.
5-6 inches away from the space bucket, with the intake fans right next to it.
Give it
So
an extra push.
hopefully, what's happening is the humidifier is projecting that air, cooling the air in the room.
Yes.
That is on the other side of the space bucket, literally.
But-
So the space bucket is maybe like 2.5 feet in width
Yeah.
apart to the next, you know what I'm saying, until you get the
Yeah,
humidifier
radius.
and then the next wall. So that humidifier in square foot range is supposed to make the air more humid in a bigger square foot room as
Yeah.
well. So adding to that moisture inside the bucket.
That sounds like some
Some-
outgrow in Brazil type shit where there's straight rainforest, heat, wetness, and locked in under those trees with the big
well,
just holding
I've got-
everything to the ground.
one of our a
That shit
homegirl
grows
of ours,
beautiful in that.
a homegirl of mine
Yeah.
that wants to get involved in space bucket growing
Mhm.
and learning the process. So once I think I get like another bucket that's kind of like on the revamp, then I'll go from there and I'll give her hers from seed to, you know what I'm saying, get her the whole kit set up with the nutrient sample kit, this and that, da da da.
Yeah.
So that way she has it all on deck.
Yeah, ready to go.
Ready to go for a full grow. Seeing, and then she'll see what a CFL yield does while we're in the process. We'll have her perpetuating grow.
What is she growing on now? Outdoor or indoor?
She's not. But here's the thing. She's
Okay.
from
This
Hawaii.
This is her first one.
This is her first one in an
Okay.
indoor grow. She's from Hawaii, where they grow weed in their backyard.
Yeah, they got that tropical weather.
So she'll know how to...
So it's not her first grow.
It's not her first grow,
Okay.
I don't think, but I think it's her first
Contained-
real, like, kind of dedicated. It was hers.
It's her first
I think,
contained
You know,
grow.
Hawaiians, they've got it's family, so you
Yeah.
go out there and you do a multitude of things.
Yeah.
She wants to do this
Small
grow.
place.
So I'm really excited about getting this bucket revamp kind of thing set up because I'm learning a lot of things too, like don't waste tape. You don't need the black duct tape
Oh,
on the outside of
the bucket.
any colored bucket if you're lining in foil tape.
Yeah.
I blew my freaking mind
Mhm.
because I saw it because our sponsor sent me a link. It was like, check this out.
Yeah.
So I saw it.
The
Did you?
foil tape?
Yeah. Did you get the thing on Facebook? Did you join the group?
Yeah, I believe I did.
Okay. So
But
he's gonna be posting
I had,
this.
doing the daily work that I do.
Right.
One of our workers, he told me about lining a garage roof that they pretty much made like a warehouse out of it with foil tape to hold in insulation and all that shit to the roof.
Right, and they didn't
And-
really have to
and-
do anything heavy
And
on
ventilation.
the outside
He said
part.
he used it on ventilation that way because it holds everything in inside that tube because of the tape. So
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't know that.
So when I popped it on, I put the lights back on. No light was coming out, like nothing. After I lined the hole, like I did a half and half test.
Yeah.
One half lined, no light leak at all.
Yeah.
Other half, still could see a glow. So I was like, that's crazy.
Airtight seal.
So now that I know that, my bucket focus isn't gonna be so much exterior as well as
Interior.
more as lining a real clean lined interior to where everything's that dark to where it doesn't really to where there's no light leak. I also got there was another idea that happened that I saw, and they used caulking because
Household caulking.
yeah,
Okay.
because they zip tied the LEDs in the spacer,
Yeah.
so the holes
Minimal.
need to be filled in to reduce light leak. So they use caulking. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Where I got the heat shroud idea from was the block adapters that they sent.
Babe, this.
You got one around your head. There you go.
By the way, folks, I chop shop.
Chopped all the hair.
If you happen to follow this ugly motherfucker, I happen to chop it. It's too hot.
So the fans, the brackets that they sent, to minimize light leak.
Yeah.
I understand them, and that's where I got the idea for the light shroud.
Okay.
It was that simple because I was like, okay, because what they did was, now what you can do with the bracket adapter is attach it to the outside via zip tie. Drill a hole, line it up with your bracket, hit the whole thing on the outside, drill the circle, right, for the air to go in.
Yeah.
I put the fan on the outside of that block.
Now, I had a question for you. Seeing as you've been building and learning more than me.
Okay.
Excuse me. Those ventilations that come out of the dryers to direct the heat.
Yeah.
Have you thought about using those to try to funnel some heat out of the room? Period.
I get what you're saying.
Because it is drywall. You can easily cut a little shape into it.
I feel what you're saying.
Smaller, you can shove it in there, cock it around. That's kind of how my grandma did our dryer back in California. That's all. Say hi.
Hi.
Look, say hi up there.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, now go. Go. No, we're doing something. Chubb. Bye, Chubb. That's what she did in California to direct the heat from our back room
Right.
straight out the back wall.
I've seen that idea in when you go to spacebuckets.com and you're looking at other people's builds. I've seen a lot of people, like when they get the bigger brutes, especially the ones that have UFOs.
Yeah, they ventilate.
Okay, so
with the tube tunnel.
yeah, I've seen that tunnel tube also act as carbon filter. You do one, pop it, fan.
Yeah.
Another one,
Clean air.
carbon filter, clean air.
Nobody smell nothing.
So the heat comes out with the hot air. You got another fan through the carbon filter cooling and pushing it out.
Which filter? By the way,
Which
folks,
would
filters
filter
out your smells.
The smell and get the hot
Yes.
heat out
Your
from
heat
the
still
UFO.
comes out. You're
So I
still
have seen that idea.
Ventilating, recycling your air, folks.
And that's why I kind of got the idea for the old school open square, because then it's just it's just a straight
straight shot out.
shot out.
Yeah.
And then I did the one that's on the fan spacer combo. I did another one to where it's up, and then on the sides and the front's covered, and the air's coming in from the bottom. So, hopefully, with the new cooling technique that I got in the room, then that cool air rising, it'll get inside the plant. I still got one that's fully just open.
If I put mine inside that tropical type of environment you're recreating, I believe it would look 2-3 times better. Just on a natural ability of the plant.
Oh snap! Hey, what's going on?
Hello.
It's our sponsor.
Oh.
What's going
Sir.
down, y'all? This is us. This is how we get air.
We're bullshit recorded.
But
Yes.
now, the question about ventilation.
Yeah.
Seen it, haven't done
Multiple
it. But
ways.
that's where I came out with the light shroud.
Okay.
Your other question was, my bad.
Oh, you already answered it. With the ventilation tube like they have on like a dryer type thing.
Right. Okay.
Those
So
vents.
doing that to funnel out. Yeah.
Yes.
The foil.
Yes, but as you said on the website,
Yeah, I've seen a lot of other people's builds.
Spacebuckets.com.
Spacebuckets.com. Yeah, man, you can go over there.
But yeah, .com.
And you can go on there and see a lot of like
Custom
different
builds.
like custom builds, And people put their time and hearts into these things.
That's what I love
And
about this industry, though.
You
It's
told me to
'cause
follow a guy.
Every single grower is different.
Right.
I've had Blue Dream like 7 different times, and every time it tasted better or different or worse. Or
Right.
Every grower is different. And I love it because everybody has their own dedication to it,
Right.
and it shows.
I know what I was saying.
What's in that one? Smell.
Yeah, just a whole warm one. Damn warm, bro. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it.
Bartender.
Now where was I going?
I don't know. Medication. Sorry, folks.
What are we doing? The name of the show, sponsored by our wonderful sponsor, Mostly Safe. Hey,
On
hey,
IG.
hold on. What y'all said? How you doing, boss?
Can I have that Smirnoff and one of those Smirnoff?
So a bunch of space buckets. Each is a reflection of the
some
creator
ice in a
who
cup,
built
please?
it.
If you
I
can.
like that.
What happened?
He said, so they said a bunch of space buckets. Each is a reflection of the creator who built it.
Thank you. Same thing as like I said, different dedication to each crop.
Right.
Really shows because lazy growers will show lazy growers.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get some outdoor. It might be burnt. It might taste like bammer. It might not anything.
Yeah.
You could have the same thing indoor. Lazy grower you'll buy. You'll be smoking something look beautiful, lovely, smell, taste
But it's
good.
not flushed right.
And
Chemicals are still
you'll
in
hear it.
Yeah.
Spider mites.
Spider mites, chemicals still in, not
Mold.
flushed out.
I've had
Mold.
plenty of weed that was good, that was moldy as shit because the grower didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Oh.
I've had plenty out here, people trying to grow quality, but they did not flush the right way.
You gotta. You have to do a full
You
H2O
have to.
flush. Have
Please, folks. At least 2 weeks.
to.
Flush that shit out.
Now, that I'm doing a soil grow, I've got a question for you on that. If you can
Yes.
answer that,
Yes.
I'm going to be adding nutrients.
Okay.
I already only use room temperature pretty much now.
Okay.
My pH hasn't been checked per
Being
se.
as limited as we are with our resources,
Yeah.
you and me, do you at least filter your water through sunlight outside? At least
Okay.
kill off something,
All
especially with our heat.
Right, so set my gallon buckets outside.
Yeah,
And then pull them back in to get room temperature.
yeah.
So it'll take like a couple of day process.
Like I don't know how long it should be, but I typically leave I go by the gallon.
Yeah.
I leave my gallon out. I don't know, 2 to 3 days in this heat during in the spot where it's direct sun, so I can guarantee any pesticides or bacteria or anything in it
Right.
dead. Guarantee it'll get cooked and everything,
Okay.
and then I'll bring it in here, let it cool down a little bit, and hit it at nighttime.
Right.
You know, that's the best time for this desert shit.
Yeah.
You
And
can't do
see,
shit in the day.
yeah, you cannot. I had to flip my light schedule so that the cooler air from the night air, then my lights on, plus the little grow setup that I got going. We should be on the way.
Yo.
See
Oh,
what
our
we,
sponsor.
Let's see what we got.
2 seconds, folks. Bartender slacking.
He does. He's a survivalist like a mug, I'm telling you. While he's doing that, I gotta get I'm gonna get some news set up for you guys. We'll go back to the question here in a second. We are still live on Spreaker.
Folks.
So
Live. What's
I like
this,
to keep up with
the first time for the Bane podcast?
Huh?
Live?
What are we doing?
Yeah. First
Yeah.
time for the what are we doing?
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
this is live.
Our first live.
This is like our first live
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Where is
See this
Like-
bartender? I told her bring this a fucking hour ago.
ooh, bartender's fired.
It's a good thing it was frozen solid. It's melted now. See it is. I had to tell motherfuckers.
Right? Like,
not-
please do not throw
They
this
threw away the
away.
last one.
Here it
I had to sit
is.
right on the table next to the ashtray. They threw it away.
All right. So, what I was thinking about now that you presented that question to me,
Yes.
I'm thinking about recycling the air. Just having a open loop to where that hot air from the exhaust foils
While you were
up in
telling me about the other grows and the ventilations and all that,
Uh-huh.
I had a thought. When you were bringing up carbon filters,
Uh-huh.
what if you put a fan on the inside to filter outwards, blow everything out,
Yeah, an exhaust
but
fan.
put a carbon filter outside of that? So when it blows out,
No.
it goes through the carbon filter. And
Okay. You can do that too without the whole funnel.
It really, yeah, exactly. It
And
eliminates
build-
the funnel and
Build a bracket
it's everything
that
straight
connects
on.
to the fan, and
Yeah,
that bracket
I'm thinking cutting
is
out just the middleman piece.
yeah.
And
and that bracket connects
Slap
right
it
to the
right on.
fan,
Yeah.
and then the exhaust fan is
suck
just the
everything
carbon
out,
filter
carbon
fan,
filter,
pretty
You don't
much.
smell nothing.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Okay.
So yeah,
I like
that
that.
is an
I like
idea
that.
that I've seen on spacebuckets.com.
Okay.
But let's see, you guys. I like to keep us up on
all our marijuana.
marijuana laws and things that are going on right now.
We are activists. We just tend to get caught up in our own daily lives.
No, okay. Look, even activists have lives. All right. If y'all
Please,
can't
folks.
tell me y'all out there just protesting all the dang time,
24
standing there
hours,
24
come on.
hours a day. Normal is a corporation. It runs.
A
It
full-time
has
job, folks, is at
business
least
hours. You know what I'm saying? Because people got families and stuff
Yeah,
to
that
deal
gives
with.
me another
You
16.
know what I'm talking about?
I got
So,
shit to do.
uh,
But I do love y'all. We do love y'all support. Don't get it wrong. We just gotta live.
so we read some Google alerts here, and then I talk about how we feel about that.
Matter of fact, have you been tagging me in the Google Plus alerts?
Are we
I don't
connected
know.
on Google?
I'm on Google Plus, and I've been getting a bunch of alerts, and I don't know why.
It's probably because you're in my network, and so anything I post, especially, so I've got the
Okay.
Elevated Lifestyle podcast on Google Plus.
Okay, so
I've
I'm
got
getting
that
all
on,
the.
and then
alright.
anytime I post the podcast,
Yeah, because I'll be seeing
to-
this person replied, and I'm like, hold on, I didn't even say nothing. I don't even know what's going on.
yeah, so it's because you might be in one of my networks.
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
you, I know you're in the. If you're on my Google,
That's
you're
fine.
in
I
the
just-
Elevated Lifestyle
I
podcast.
didn't know what the hell was going on.
so
I
you're
was
in the
like, what the hell?
podcast network, so you can
Yes.
chime in, dog, anytime.
Okay, just checking. I
Um,
don't know what the hell was going on.
Let's see. Jeff Brandish decides to do something on some marijuana laws.
Okay, see what he's talking about.
SunShineStateNews.com. Where is the Sunshine State?
I thought we were the Silver State.
We are Florida.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's see what Florida's getting into. It says Jeff Brandish pushes proposal to revamp Florida's medical marijuana laws. A
So he's on deck.
Republican senator has filed a measure of all the medical marijuana laws on Florida's books and start from scratch. This could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. Let's see where
read
it
into
goes.
it, folks.
Now, on Thursday, Senator Jeff Brandish, Republican, St. Petersburg, filed legislation to implement the constitutional amendment to expand medical marijuana and regulate the industry in the Sunshine State. I'm high, so I'm slurring, y'all. I'm sorry.
A little bit of liquor.
The proposal would start Florida over with a clean state for regulating medical marijuana by repealing the current laws on the books for low THC medical marijuana industry. So,
Straight vodka?
Huh?
Straight vodka?
No, that has the Smirnoff
Oh,
little
both.
bottles, and then it has the big one too. It has both of them.
It's not
Okay.
stir, guys.
Oh yeah,
That's fine. I just couldn't tell because it's already.
okay, yeah. I might need one of the important line a little minute. Can you make your man a plate too? I never see her make you a plate, man. I think it's kind of messed up.
I don't
from a
rely on
man
them.
perspective. Okay.
I don't rely on nobody.
You're not going to air out that kind of business, though. So, Brandish is filing the measure as an amendment to the Senate's current medical marijuana proposal. Brandish's proposal would eliminate a hard number of licenses for medical marijuana treatment centers, MMTCSs,
Medical marijuana treatment centers.
and would instead base the number of licenses on the market's demand. So, get rid of standalone businesses and get more caretakers involved is what I'm hearing.
Now,
Sound about right?
Businesses, what are you specifically?
The treatment centers.
Okay.
So instead of getting rid of treatment centers,
Treat it as a...
now I think that's going to allow more caregiver
Yes.
status. But we'll read into it.
Which can still give you a card, folks. Or access to.
All right.
Ooh, wow, you look like a stick in the mud.
Now, the legislature's current proposal, sponsored by Senator Rob Bradley, who's a Republican off of Fleming Island, would require the state to approve 10 new licenses by October, with at least one of those licenses being granted to a member of the Florida Black Farmers Agriculturists Association. This goes along with the article that we read on last episode when they were talking about minorities getting into the industry and getting more licenses towards minorities. So that sounds like it's a step towards progress in that measure.
At least Florida's taking the step.
Right.
Because I have yet to hear anybody else taking that step.
Now, SB 8A would also eliminate the prop
number.
Yeah, prop number
Name,
SB 8A
yeah.
would also eliminate the requirement that the same companies must grow, process, transport, and dispense medical marijuana. Okay. The measure would also limit the number of retail facilities to no more than one per 25,000 residents.
So one in
So
every section?
It'd be sectored off. In a radius of 25,000 people, you could have a shop. That doesn't sound too bad.
I mean, it's more regulated in here. Because as I've seen, we have... now, this is just what I've heard. I have no facts on this.
Right.
Inyo, right there next to Smith's on up the street.
Uh-huh. On
right
Sahara?
Yeah. Right
in
on
Maryland
the corner,
Parkway?
it says... there's a shop next to the smoke shop, says November Park. Now, what I've been told is it's supposed to be a new dispensary.
Okay.
But I'm not sure.
Right.
I may be wrong, but if it is a private lot because Smith's is a private owner of the lot.
Okay.
So that's why they're able to open Inyo there, and if they open another one, they're still able to because it's private property.
Right. Huh.
But they're talking about at least being more contained, this one in this area.
Right.
Instead of, we could open 2, 3 in this area. Now we got competition, more whatever. Now, my only problem is, with Nevada, we have very limited variety in the clubs. Because I've seen a lot of strains. I've seen them go in and
you've
out.
been more club shopping than I have. So tell me about.
I happen to browse on Weed Maps just to look and see. Shout out to Weed Maps, burner. But I look on there to see new stuff, what's going on, read about shit. I try to stay informed on our product and strain and the industry we're in.
Right.
I try to stay a little bit here and there on everything. And I look it up. But through Nevada, we have very few deals going on for our patients in the clubs. We do have deals, but we have very few going on.
But you got to know about them. It's like you really got
on Weed Maps. You have to actually look.
Yeah,
I didn't look. I
just
looked at a menu here and there.
Like,
and if you went all the way to the bottom, here's your deals for the day or deals for the week. And
see, now
they don't advertise it for Nevada on the front.
Now, see, I'm more involved in the Nevada
California,
social media pages.
California, though, I looked them. They show all of it.
Okay.
Nevada, we show all of it pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Seattle, Washington, excuse me, I don't want to specify.
Right.
Washington and Colorado don't show you a picture of the product you're getting. Yeah. Go ahead. He's right here. But
no, light bulb.
Oh, light bulb?
Yeah.
Like a one in the house. But what was I saying? Oh, they don't show you a picture of the product you're getting. And the whole point of apps such as Weed Maps and websites like Leafly and all that is to see what you're getting before you go so you can properly medicate.
Right. You kind of have an idea of what you're getting into.
Yeah, but it was in Washington and Colorado, when I looked at them on Weed Maps and Leafly and all that, they didn't show me pictures of my product.
Really?
they show me.
And these are some of the bigger
They show me like
legal
this.
states.
Like this is what they show me. A jar with a brand name on it, no product. They told me information on the product.
Right.
No picture.
Yeah, but no picture of what the bud
Exactly.
looked like.
So when I'm going down to medicate and get my medication, I don't know what I'm walking into.
Right.
So I guess I could look at it and be like, man, this looks like crap. This looks like Bam or some bullshit.
Right.
What the fuck is this? But it's what I'm supposed to be ordering.
Right.
Now they don't specify. So how am I supposed to know how the grower grew? How do I know what you spent money on, or who grew it was proper with their techniques?
Right.
I'm paying this money, and I want to make sure I'm getting my quality I'm paying for. $25 eighth, I want my $25 worth of my eighth.
Right.
I spent $60 on the eighth, I want $60 worth of eighth. I'm not mad at it, I just want...
Now, okay, if you spent $60 on the eighth because you walked inside the dispensary...
I haven't done that, but it...
And,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, the prices are going to be way different.
Of course, that's just random toss out there, folks.
And you notice... what I just found this out, I was watching Mary Jane, I was binge watching Mary Jane, the channel last night, and one of the labs were talking about bud hardener.
I haven't heard of that.
It's to make the bud more dense.
Yeah, but is that a nutrient?
It's a chemical, almost like a steroid, so it's like a synthetic.
That's what a lot of the chemicals are.
I mean, yeah, but...
In basics, that's what they are.
Like the Nectar of the God set that I have, I can understand why, like, certain things that naturally occur in things when, like, you get worm castings and guano and things. That's natural calcium and magnesium and things of that nature. I can see why using a chemical that's water-based, I'm cool with that. And which, you know, the bud hardener would also be, because you have to feed it to your plant at some...
So
somehow.
Is it liquid or is
it's a liquid,
or is it
it's
like
an additive,
like nutrient
but
fertilizer kind of mix?
It's a liquid additive that
for your
you
water.
add to your feeding schedule to make your buds denser. This is from what I understand about it.
Okay. So far I'm with you.
You don't want that. Don't.
I've heard of, I know natural ways of
if it's not
condensing and hardballing my bud out
all the way, this and that, somebody didn't do it clean.
It ain't worth it.
But even in the lab testing that's done now, you can actually see what's going on with your plant. Folks, we're going to have to do, yep, I told y'all, I knew it, 90 minutes.
Shout out to our sponsor, you're going to love us for this one again.
90 minutes, because we're talking real educational right now.
And folks, we got quite time, so please stay tuned.
So during this break, what I want you to do is go to any one of our pictures that have me growing stuff, or one of the podcast links on it.
Any of the accounts, any
and one of the ones,
folks.
Actually, just go to our sponsor at Mostly Safe 8 on Instagram right now.
Go.
Click on the link in their bio, because it goes right to their Etsy store. From their Etsy store, you will see the baddest motherfucking space buckets you will ever see in your life.
Yes. I checked them out and saw some shit.
Me, like I said, I'm still building and revamping and hitting these things and dabbing on it to the left. You know what I'm talking about? And new technology and new ideas about how I'm going to build this thing are always still coming. But our sponsor is coming out with a space bucket. I can't even tell you about it because it's science, people. It's science. And these things are the truth. So while we are getting this next part 2 going live here,
4.
listen on SoundCloud, YouTube, Spreaker, and Twine. Most of all, listen to it on Instagram. We'll be right back. But go to their page, check them out, shop with them. You know what I'm talking about? Because I ain't going to build you one yet.
Catch us on live, folks.
But
we're late on promotion on the live, but you know what? We do what we want.
Because
either tap in, get lost. Do what you do. One on your back.
My bad.
Kick rocks.
What are we doing?
Whatever the hell we feel like.
All right.